guys, welcome to Main Street. I look a mess. We've had a busy day moving stuff all around. There's been so much happening at Main Street over the past month. I think it's been a few weeks, maybe even a month since we've posted anything. But first off, I have got to give a huge shout out to Quality Glass, Steve and Locke, Walter Vaughn, Tony Vaughn, the windows. We have had more issues with windows, and any of you guys who are working on projects realize windows take forever to come in. And ours are in. And we had man lifts and teams of construction. But this big 6-foot window, they're all the same now. You probably couldn't tell in all the video posts, but I could have whined about it. I'm not sure, but every window basically was a different size in the house, and now they're all the same size. And I'm so excited. The light that this window allows to come into the hallway is unbelievable. It's like it was back in 1906. There was a big window here. This hallway was flooded with light. It's amazing. But look at the hotel hallway. This is what it would have looked like back in 1906 with the doors going off the side. I'm pretty sure they had transoms above the doors. I don't know that you can see that. But we are trying to get back to that hotel look as you come up the stairs. I'm gonna take a little stop right now. The elevator, it's not here yet. No one's gonna fall down the shaft. We got y'all protected. But August, the guy's supposed to come in from August and put it in. We're hoping that's gonna be soon, like in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll have the elevator. That is so exciting. So I want to go back to the hallway. A big shout out to Tony and Reggie, 3T's Construction. Your team is amazing. We have done some crazy moldings and stuff, and we have some plans. This hallway has a base. I've never got to do big base before. I'm so excited because this house said it needed big base, so it gets big base. And then we have a chair rail, and all of it's going to get painted out, and then we're going to do these squares. I'm so excited. They're going to be like this coming down the hall. Now get ready for it, people. All of this from the base down is going to be black. Black. And all of this is going to have that anaglypta wallpaper I may have talked about before that looks like the old 10. And it's going to be a whitish color, and it's going to go all the way up to the top, and it's going to look pretty much like it would have looked back in the day. And that's got me so excited. I'm really excited because my friend Gretchen Krafthouse is coming and help me put this wallpaper up. And that's going to be a fun day. And I hope it's a day, Gretchen. I don't know how long that's going to take. I want to show you my lighting. So I want it to look like an old hotel, and I want it to look old world. And so these are the light fixtures that are going to be what leads you up the stairs. They're going to start downstairs. They're going to be on the landing, and there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 of these hanging down the hallway. You know how like in hotels they have guides that guide you? And it's usually subtle, maybe, yeah, make a noise, a carpet pattern or lighting or something. That's what it's going to be. But the coolest thing is, you see this right here? This right here is where my little sconce is going to be, and it's going to have a little pull chain. So like if you came to your hotel room and you were trying to get in, you would turn your light on to guide you into your room. My brain never stops. And these are the fun things that just make me so excited when I try to picture what an old hotel would have looked like and how to make or recreate that now. So I want to show you the doors. So Greg and I went to the bank. This is Greg's request. He loves vintage doors. I'm so excited. At the bank, they take the old doors and they plug them. You can see right here, this was an old outlet thing. They add them, they square them up. I don't know what would have been right here, maybe a number, but all of the history of this door you can see, and we love that. So fun. So this is the grandbaby room. We are so excited. The bunks are gonna go there. We've been talking about it. We've got, look at the framing on the window. They've got to have a little caulk, a little bit. We're going to paint them out. The closets are in. These are the big double closets. And then there's going to be doors up there for storage to be able to open. And they're big. I think I can get 3 to 4 acrylic boxes, nice ones, above each closet in the kitchen. So excited about that. It's just fun. And then this is another pretty, I went too fast, huh? I'm sorry. Another door. Look, I think this one's kind of cool. I really think this was a peephole at one time. You had to fill that in. So this room is done. I'm going to show you something. So we're gonna look down at the floors, baby. Okay, so there's some things when you're trying to salvage old 100-year-old, let me just get this right, like 115-year-old cypress floors from 1906. Milled probably right here in Patterson. It's just amazing. So these floors are down to raw wood, and we don't want to mess with it much. But there's areas where there were walls, and the walls had to be framed, and so the wood's a little different. What you're seeing right here is after they sand the floors, they collect all the sawdust from the floors and they mix it with some kind of compound and they use it like grout. It's crazy, but they do. So what's going on here is this is a 2x4-ish where the wall was. That was a form to hold the house up or the wall up. And this floor came into that 2x4. The construction was a little different back there. This is the base plate. So this gap here was never meant to see because there's a wall on top of it. So we had to fill those little gaps in. And that's gonna get sanded and it's gonna look, you're gonna be able to tell that something's going on, but I love the history. This is something also that I learned. This is where it's called shadowing or ghosting. And this is where an original wall was in the house. One for one of the hotel bedrooms. And you either can just leave it, seal it, and let there be a ghost line there, or you can come in and try to sand it out, but it's never gonna be the same color as the floor, so you're always gonna be able to notice it somewhat. I like the ghost. And tell everybody that comes in the house, hey look, this was the old hotel wall. Just fun stories, part of the character and history of the house. Going into the master. Here's the master. Once again, you can see where this time they couldn't just fill in with the little concoction. They had to fill in with some strips. So this is gonna get sanded and then probably have some more stuff in it, but this is just the beginning. I have one in the front, I think that might be almost done. I can show you where it's been sanded down. So these are my closets, I have 4 of them. I am gonna put these poles on them so that you can pull them open. This door's not square yet. They're gonna make it square a little bit. We're not working with it right now, but I'm excited. These are the 2 poles for that. And then I have for the little things at the top. They're all gonna match. I'm excited. This is the jewelry. I love the jewelry. But the floors are sanded. We have a little ghost right here showing up. This is the master bathroom right here. There's nothing going on in here exciting. It's still a mess. I got a push page push. So you'll see, we'll do this tour another day. Cardell, I'm gonna show you what he did for me in the hall bathroom. He's got us all hooked up in there. When we moved in, we're gonna go bathroom. Cardell said he's not coming back till we have air conditioning because it's miserable in here. You can see. But this is the lovely bathroom that Cardell did for me. And I'm gonna kind of show you. It's a mess still because we're having all the trades working at the same time. But I'm gonna get out the way, Greg. This right here is a hexagon floor marble tile. There's all kinds of crazy on it, but I promise it's gonna be cute when I'm finished. And this whole situation right here has a really pretty, I don't know if you can tell, pretty pattern tile in it. A little bit different. It's gonna be exciting. And I'm now standing in the laundry room. Don't come in, it's a hot mess. And this has to get worked out. But once we get all the paint on, this really isn't that bad. It's probably a day or 2 of paint and then installation of all the fixtures. So now we're in the living area and I am so excited. Shout out to Jamie Sheely. He brought my boxes for my cabinets. They came in. We've got, this is the workhorse center of the kitchen. Refrigerator is gonna go right here. This refrigerator, I cannot wait to show you guys. He's in a box. And then big storage above, more storage. This is gonna be the smallest pull-out trash can in America, but this is all the appliances. And so we had to put them all right here. So my sink is gonna be right here. This is my sink. He's not gonna be on top. He's gonna be in. Maybe some little shelves with some pretty tile. Dishwasher, microwave, more cabinet storage. And then this is the kitchen. Supposedly Monday, my pretty old-fashioned looking range is coming. It tried to come last Monday, but they couldn't get it up the stairs. So we're gonna try again this Monday. We'll see what happens. So that's gonna go here, cabinetry here, upper cabinetry there. They're all here. We just brought everything here today. ready to come up these stairs when the floors are all done. We are pushing. I don't know, we've shown the ceiling already. I've even seen the ceiling. So right over here, you're gonna see, okay, come over here, Greg. This right here is kind of, it's getting done. But this part of the floor has the stripping in, and it's all been sanded and filled, and then it has to have one more pass of where they work. So this right here, you can see was a 2x4, was the wall that was the continuation of the hall. One on this side and one on that side that held up the house. I know this is a long video, but the windows have come out so nice. These, those are not framed out because underneath it, when we put the pocket doors, so we have the big pocket doors that are gonna go right here out of wood. When you start getting creative, you create problems for yourself. So that's gonna go here. And then this right here is another piece of wainscoting that we bought, antique vintage. It's gonna go under the window. And trying to figure out how to run stained antique wood into white windows was kind of odd. So this is going to be a build, and it's going to be out of old cypress and kind of tie into the wainscoting. You're going to have to stay tuned for that because we're really not even sure how that's going to come out. I just trust that Greg's got a plan, and it's going to be amazing. Tony made these amazing little fillers for me, and he put my favorite scripture on it. This is such a sweet thing to do. So where we have holes in the floor where old pipes were, this is going to be from cypress, is going to be buried in the floor. And he put my favorite scripture, Deuteronomy. Do you see one of the holes? These are the small holes. These are the small plugs. But we have some like this that are big. I think this one's going to have it, and they're going to square it up. It's going to be right here. And I know I have one in my office. Isn't that sweet? When you work with people, go get stuff like this done for you. You know you're blessed. So I just want to thank everybody that's been doing such a good job. Have I forgotten anybody? I've talked to Cardell's video. Oh, Reggie. Reggie's AC has been here. He's supposed to have us hooked up with AC by Tuesday. We're so thankful. And Patrick with PowerPoint Electric, he's had to basically put himself in danger to unwire this house and rewire this house. It was a big undertaking. So thank you so much for keeping us safe, and we're not going to burn down. Also, Darren Robi's show on plumbing. I feel like I have a band, but I do. I have amazing workers that work for me and make all this happen, keep us safe, and make things pretty. You guys have a great day. This is such a blessing. I'll keep you updated on what's happening next, but this is a lot. God bless you guys.